Central.
Indeed, a very interesting subject, Mr. Speaker, but I'll paraphrase whatever I meant to say, is that budgeting has never been an event. It's a process which is also determined by prevailing circumstances. This report could not have come at a better time than this, especially after we went through an unforeseen circumstance, such as which created the world recession, and this is to do with COVID-19, as an example. My expectation this year was that the government, soon after we saw the slowing down of economic activities as a result of COVID, they would have actually prologued Parliament to come and redo the budget for this particular year. Because you know that the GDP, which the Minister of Finance had projected about 2% at the time when he was presenting the budget, has definitely been affected by the closure of most businesses. As you know, I'll give an example of the tourism industry. It has suffered a very, very big blow as a result of this COVID-19 to the state that occupancy levels in most of the hotels and pleasure resorts and tourist attraction has gone down to zero. And because of that, it goes without saying that all government programs may have been disturbed. And when government programs are disturbed, such as the economic empowerment programs that the Honorable Member of Chamber alluded to, that we should put money in the citizenship economic empowerment establishment, as an example, could not actually reach the target. And therefore, it goes without saying that the budget is going to underperform this year. In terms of the instruments that we have available vis-a-vis job creation, it is simple knowledge that we don't have enough platforms, sir, which PF government has not used, has refused to use deliberately to ensure that we achieve such desires. One of such platforms was the reservation scheme. As you know, there's a statute that is actually existing that precludes business in quarrying, business in local transportation to Zambians. There's also many other things that we can do. For instance, poultry, rearing, that can be precluded only to Zambians. PF has failed to live up to the Zambian people's expectations. And I heard, I think it was a seconder, saying to this House that the youths of this country do shun agricultural opportunities. Mr. Speaker, the factors of production ever since Earth was created have not changed. It's land, it is labor, it is capital. We have land, which is embellied with mineral resources. I'll give an example of the latest issue that has caused government to go into conflict with the youths, Kasenseli mine in Munilunga, the gold mine. I heard many times the Member of Parliament from Munilunga lamenting, even giving the President an ultimatum, and we know today, as we speak, the people who are answering charges in the courts of law for pilfering and licensed activities of mining are PF cadres, this same PF that is sitting on your right-hand side. Greedy government. If it works for them, it is only them. Mr. Speaker, another source of employment for the youths that government can lay bare, as the Honorable Member of Parliament for Chembe said, is a CEEC. Go there, it's not far, and find out how many youths have been empowered from citizenship economic empowerment. You will find that it is only PF cadres. This country requires to be refreshed. This country requires to cut and paste patriotic front in order to give equal opportunities to Zambians. Zambians, I mean an ordinary Zambian who does not need a connection in order to fit in the budgeting process and the development of a country, the economic development of a country. There's so much that can be said, but PF has been weighed, measured, and they have been found wanting. Where this matter is concerned, of job creation, they cannot do anything, and it's a bit too late. For this moment, I would like to say to them, mene mene tekel efesin, which means that you have been weighed, you have been found wanting, and the only thing that is available for you is the exit door. Thank you.
Honourable members, I note that there are many other members of Parliament that would like to debate this report.